Tip-off goes to San Antonio. Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Nikola Jokic. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Flagg, and it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard position. Here's Flagg. Back to Jokic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Here's LaVine. And a nice finish on the layup.
High percentage territory for LaVine.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Flagg. Three-pointer. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's LaVine. Back to SGA. Wide open. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Halliburton, the pass to Jokic. Antetokounmpo up top. San Antonio moving the ball around. Screen by Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms. It's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, SGA. Over Antetokounmpo. That one's wide left.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Knicks head coach had a few moments to share with me. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. SGA can't get it to go. And it's the Spurs ball. They trail by 1. Halliburton on the attack. Pass to Jokic. Now Holmgren. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo, a screen on LaVine. Flagged. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Flagg. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Halliburton. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Yeah, you've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
Pass to LaVine. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Halliburton. The 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Now SGA. Pass to Gobert. Knocked loose. And stolen by Holmgren. To the inside. Outside for Halliburton. Now Jokic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic's shot is good.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
Outside LaVine. Rejected by Holmgren. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Antetokounmpo pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Up top, Levine. Defended by Halliburton. Levine passes to Siakam. Takes a three. And the Knicks miss again. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs out in front, leading by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
So, on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Chet Holmgren out there with Flag. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard position.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Knicks trail by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. SGA's got 8 points.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. Levine. And it's New York with another.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Flag. He's got 5. Back to Jokic. Fires for 3. Oh, Halliburton deadly from deep.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Here next.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Levine. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gobert.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Spurs lead by 3. Halliburton outside. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Siakam. Here's Buzelis. Outside, SGA. Just 5 on the clock. The 11-footer. And that one's long. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
San Antonio needs to get off a shot from deep. Holmgren. And it's New York with a rebound. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Halliburton outside. SGA with a steal. On the wing, Levine. Back to SGA. Now here's Levine. He's guarded closely. In close. Levine puts it up and in.
A 6'6 playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
San Antonio leading. Halliburton, a screen on Siakam. Jokic passes to Halliburton. Back to Jokic. 5 on the clock. Pass to Flag. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
3 points.
Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. So it's the Knicks now. Outside, SGA. Now here's Levine. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Haliburton. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Another shot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Nice work defensively. Meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Spurs up 2. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Pascal Siakam out there with Buzelis. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Too much Giannis.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
LaVine against Haliburton. Here's Buzelis. No made baskets yet. Picked by Gobert. And here's Siakam for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Haliburton for 3. Zach LaVine clears it away. Knicks trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Count it. Good.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. And here's LaVine. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, good to see Gobert attacking the defense like this, forcing them to foul.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Spurs lead by 3. Haliburton with the ball. 10 points for him. And here's Flagg outside. Nails it from 3. Flagg's got 11 points.
Yeah, and this young kid Flagg has so much confidence in his scoring ability, and that makes him dangerous off the catch.
Outside LaVine. SGA, a screen on Jokic. New York again can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Holmgren outside. To the left wing. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gobert. Stolen by Siakam. Here's Buzelis. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jokic. Up top, Holmgren. San Antonio moving the ball around. Back to Haliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And he has taken over this game. Haliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Levine. Down low. And Gobert flushes it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Halliburton, a screen on Gobert. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Pass to Levine. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Oh, forcing the issue. Halliburton in attack mode.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
For the Spurs, Tyrese Halliburton.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Now a timeout called by New York. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands. But that's easier said than done.
Let's give it up for your next breaker dance crew.
Here's Buzelis. Outside Levine. Pass to Siakam. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Levine. Knocks down the 18-footer. Levine's got 8.
Yeah, the mid-range shot is not a lost art for Levine. He's a very skilled guy in that area.
Here's Flag. He's covered by Levine. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And it's Flag missing. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to SGA. Here's Buzelis. No good from outside. And so the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for San Antonio, Holmgren is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Flag, then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Jokic in at the point guard position.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Levine. The 3-ball. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Inside.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
That free throw good from Holmgren.
Yeah, and many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Both free throws good from Holmgren.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Levine. Back to SGA. All sorts of time. San Antonio with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. That one goes. Count it.
And using that momentum to his advantage. Even when Halliburton gets knocked around, he pushes through it well.
Pass to Levine. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Picked by Gobert. SGA passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Strong performance from him. but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Oh, Jokic powers it in.
Strength and determination from Jokic inside, scoring through the contact.
Pass to Levine. Back to SGA. Uncovered. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Haliburton fires. Misses the three.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now Levine. Here's Buzelis. From deep. Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Levine with a steal. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shakes him. Jokic with a rebound. Spurs lead by 6. Cooper Flag. The three is in.
Yeah, count him up. Can't give Flag a look from deep.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for New York. Antetokounmpo with the block. Here's Flag. He's covered by Siakam. Haliburton fires. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Now Haliburton. Now Jokic. Here's Flag. Now Haliburton fires the three. Gobert pulls it down. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Levine. Gobert with a screen on Jokic. Levine. Crashes it in.
Well, when you need a bucket, you can go to Gobert. A high percentage scorer who doesn't waste his attempt.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
Here's Haliburton. Haliburton draws the double. Here's Flag. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Now a timeout called by New York. They're down by 6. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam. No good from 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
At the line for the Spurs, Tyrese Haliburton. At the line, 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by New York. 8 seconds left in the final quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
So it's San Antonio with the W. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Haliburton.